Picture this. You're having a bad day, and suddenly your music app starts playing a playlist that feels like it was designed just for your mood. Or your phone suggests a calming meditation when it senses you're stressed. It feels almost magical. But how much of this is artificial intelligence actually understanding your emotions? And how much is it just playing a game of educated guesses? Let's dive deep into the fascinating world of AI and emotional intelligence. Artificial intelligence is learning to recognize emotions by decoding the very things that make us human: our facial expressions, our voice tones, and even the words we use. It's all about patterns. Machines are fed massive datasets of human behavior, pictures of smiling faces, recordings of angry voices, and texts laced with joy or sadness. They process this information to predict emotional states. For instance, facial recognition software analyzes tiny muscle movements, like the way your eyes crinkle when you smile. Voice analysis tools detect changes in pitch and speed to tell whether you're excited or frustrated. Even text-based AI, like chatbots, uses sentiment analysis to understand if your words are positive, negative, or somewhere in between. These tools are everywhere, from customer service bots to mental health apps. But here's the thing. AI isn't as smart as it seems. Sure, it can recognize a smile, but it doesn't know why you're smiling. A laugh could mean you're amused or that you're nervous. Machines don't have the experiences, memories, or context that make emotions meaningful. Plus, emotions vary from person to person. A loud voice might mean anger for one person, but enthusiasm for another. Cultural differences also add another layer of complexity, and AI, trained on limited datasets, often misses these nuances entirely. This means its predictions can sometimes be wildly off the mark. And when AI gets it wrong, the consequences can be huge. Imagine being judged unfit for a job because a hiring tool misread your nervousness as dishonesty. Or what about privacy? Do we really want machines analyzing our emotions without our consent? These challenges make it clear that while AI's emotional IQ is growing, it's walking a fine ethical line. One of AI's most impressive tricks is reading faces. By analyzing things like eyebrow movement, eye contact, and lip position, AI can classify emotions like happiness, sadness, or anger. This technology is already being used in marketing to gauge customer reactions and in education to monitor student engagement during online classes. But facial expressions don't tell the whole story. Just think about the last time you smiled to be polite or frowned out of concentration, and not anger. Without context, AI often misinterprets these signals, proving that reading a face isn't the same as understanding the emotion behind it. Another key tool in AI's emotional toolbox is analyzing the way we speak. Voice recognition systems can detect changes in pitch, volume, and pace to guess what we're feeling. Is your voice trembling? You might be nervous. Are you speaking quickly and loudly? You could be angry or excited. Beyond voice, AI also processes language itself. Chatbots and sentiment analysis tools dive into the words we type, picking up on emotional undertones like frustration, happiness, or even sarcasm. But again, there's a catch. Tone and language are highly subjective. What sounds harsh to one person might feel neutral to another. AI isn't quite there yet in navigating these complexities. Finally, there's the holy grail of emotional AI: context. Humans don't just feel emotions in isolation. They're shaped by our surroundings, experiences, and relationships. AI is now attempting to combine data from multiple sources, like facial expressions, voice tones, and even your heart rate from wearable devices, to get a fuller picture of how you're feeling. For instance, a smartwatch might track your stress levels throughout the day and suggest a moment to pause and breathe. But while context improves AI's predictions, it still falls short of understanding the deeper, personal stories behind those emotions. This is the big question. Is AI really understanding emotions, or is it just a high-tech illusion? When AI recognizes a sad tone in your voice and offers a comforting reply, it might feel empathetic, but it's not. It's simply mimicking human behavior based on patterns it's been taught. Think of it this way. Recognizing emotions is like reading the cover of a book. Understanding emotions is reading the entire story inside. AI can identify the cover, your expression, tone, or choice of words, but it can't grasp the deeper, complex layers that make emotions what they are. So, could AI ever develop real empathy? Some researchers believe it's possible to create systems that respond more naturally and thoughtfully to human emotions. But even then, it wouldn't be true empathy. It would still be a simulation, a machine doing what it's programmed to do, not what it feels compelled to do. Despite its limitations, emotional AI has massive potential. In mental health care, for instance, AI-powered chatbots and apps are already helping people cope with anxiety and depression. These tools can analyze emotional patterns over time, offering personalized advice or alerting users to seek professional help. While they can't replace human therapists, they could provide accessible support to those who might not have other options. AI is also making waves in education and entertainment. Imagine a virtual tutor that senses when you're struggling with a topic and adjusts its teaching style to match your mood. Or a streaming platform that tailors your playlists based on how you're feeling at the moment. These applications could make learning and leisure more engaging and personalized than ever before. But with great power comes great responsibility. As AI becomes more emotionally aware, we need ethical frameworks to ensure it's used responsibly. Who controls the data it collects? How do we prevent misuse, like emotional manipulation, in advertising? These are questions we need to answer as the technology evolves. So what does all this mean for us? AI's ability to read and respond to emotions could reshape how we interact with technology and with each other. It could enhance human connections or risk replacing them entirely. The line between tool and companion is starting to blur, and it's up to us to decide how far we're willing to let that go. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think AI could ever truly understand emotions? Or is it destined to remain an advanced mimic of human behavior? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.